Babes, the matriarchy isn't coming, the matriarchy is here, and that's why the patriarchy is acting out like this.
Speaking of which, did I tell y'all about the time I went to Patriarchy's funeral? That's right, y'all. I went to Patriarchy's funeral and I had a front seat. So on New Year's Eve of 2015, I had this dream, and this dream has stayed with me literally for the past decade. And I'm the type of person, I'm not a dreamer. I don't even be really remembering my dreams like that. But this one, oh, it would not turn me loose. So, at this interment in a graveyard, and if you don't know what an interment is, that's just the part of the funeral when the ceremony is over and you go to the graveyard and the casket is lowered into the grave. So it's me and a whole bunch of other women. We're standing around this grave in all black. And I have this white rose in my hand. So I walk towards the casket with the intent to put the rose on the casket. Now, the casket is all black. And it's not a modern day casket at all. It's one of those old timey looking caskets, like the kind you see for like Halloween decorations and stuff, that Victorian era style casket, that type of deal. So the casket is being lowered into the grave while I'm walking towards it. And as I lean over to drop the white rose onto this black casket, I see the word patriarchy written in bold white letters vertically going down the casket. And then underneath horizontally was the year 2016. And if you think about all the things that have happened with women and our autonomy and the way we speak up for ourselves and the way we defend ourselves and how we just haven't been buying into the propaganda. In 2017 was the rise of the Me Too movement, and all these women started coming forth telling their stories about how they had experienced abuse at the hands of men. And then when you think about how the birth rates everywhere aren't at levels to where society can function well in the future. Teen birth rates are lower than they've ever been. Like, honey, like these Gen Z girls, they are not falling for the propaganda. Now, there is a lot of trad wife and traditional values stuff being pushed at them, but the reason why is you even seeing it being promoted so hard is because, in large part, these young girls aren't going for it. And that makes me so happy because patriarchy and all these misaligned values had my generation, which I'm a millennial, Gen X and boomers, baby, they had us in a chokehold. But these Gen Z girls said absolutely the fuck not. This made up phenomena of the male loneliness epidemic. You keep seeing people talking about that, and the rise of incel culture and this red pill bullshit. All of those are signs of a system that is dying, that is no longer relevant, and is fighting to stay alive. So when I see things like the reversal of Roe versus Wade, or seeing just the constant attacks on women's autonomy, I always go back to that dream because I know that this is just a rough patch that we have to make it through. But, like, in the end, women and the matriarchy is going to win, and it's going to be the prevailing system of the day. And that day is going to be sooner than later. Like, I know that in the deepest part of my heart. So, yeah, that's my story about how I went to Patriarchy's funeral. And, yeah, leave a comment and let me know what you think about that.